Okay, part 2 is testing the load. Now, when I say test the load, I mean really test it. A lot of times people will walk up to it and they'll give a little tap with their leg or their foot, and that doesn't really tell you the whole story. So if you tap it, it may move a little bit, it may not, it may say it's heavy, but you really don't understand the balance of the object that you're trying to lift. So if this is a box and there's something inside of it, it may not be evenly distributed. So testing the load means that, number one, you mentally and physically connect the weight that it is that you're lifting. So sometimes we'll see a box and it'll say 20 pounds, but it's been overloaded. Or we think it looks light, but it's actually heavy. And that's when we go in and we jerk something up, or we go to lift something and we've not properly mentally sized that weight, and we're surprised. And that surprise ends in an injury. So what we want to do is get down near that object. We want to bend our knees. We want to squat down. We want to try to just test the object a little bit, lift it up just a tiny bit, and make sure that we understand the distribution of the weight, where that's going, and that we also fully understand the amount of weight that we're picking up. That little move that I just did kind of looks like Anderson Silva when he was in the UFC. But the bottom line is that we want to know that weight, right? We want to make sure that we're not surprised. We're not going down to pick up the pencil and it weighs 100 pounds, right? That's what we want to know. We want to know how to position, rotate around the box, get the right handles on it. That's called testing our load. And so that's step 2, test the load. Get down. Don't just give it a tap with your foot. Actually get down there and check it. Make sure you know what it is. Open it up if you need to. See what it is. Go make sure that the weight's right, okay? And then we'll look at some tools that we can use to move things if they're too heavy.